Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set. On the hill here today, Zach Eflin. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Kevin Kiermaier stands in now and watches strike 1. That one hit the knees for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground, right side. Loud. 1 out in the top of the first. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. Bo Bichette in the box now, no balls and a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Not even close there. Now 1-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Batting third. The first
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. 3 hits and 12 trips so far in the series. In there, and it's 0-1. Two outs, base is empty. The pitch. Hit in the air, center field. Siri sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and that is that. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here at Tropicana Field, pitching in our game today, Alek Manoah.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. Manoah, a former All-Star, He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is in the dirt. And it's 2-1. The pitch. Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. In there at the knees, 0-1. One down, base is empty. On the corner for a strike. 0-2 now.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And the righty deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Swinging the bat well in the series, 5 for 12 so far. And it's fouled away. That one fouled off.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Scoreless after 1. Back now in Tampa Bay. Danny Jansen to hit here.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Just missed. Two balls, no strikes to count. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone move from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
On a line out towards center. Siri grabs it on the run. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Second inning here, no score. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Out to short, Walls. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Here's George Springer. Just 2 for 11 in the series so far. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. On the ground. Paredes. To first. That takes care of Springer. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. Manoah back to work. Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. Smoked to the left. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Yandy Diaz now really looking good at the plate so far in this series with 5 hits and 11 at-bats.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
And there's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Man at second. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground to third. Sends it across the first. That's one out the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth. No left field. Randy.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
One out and a runner at second here in the finale of this 4-game set. Just off the outside edge. Now 1-2.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Now Ben Wertvet, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down, bottom half of inning number 2. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Pitch misses, and the count 2-1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Popped up. Bichette makes the play, and it's out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. We're tied, 0-0. And we're back on to the 3rd inning. Now it's the DH, Joey Votto. Votto, 40 years old now. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. There's a strike. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Left-hand batter waits. And a curve misses outside. Down the left field line, should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely. Here's the second baseman. Right down to shoot. Strike 1.
strike.
Votto gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a good eye there. And that one is lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw to third, save. And runners at the corners to start the inning.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with a pitch in that location.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Splits the plate, and that's strike 1. Righty delivers. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's Kiermaier now. 0 for 1 so far. Gets the outside corner with that one. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And it's through for a hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. There's a strike.
0-1.
And the right-hander deals. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Bases juiced, no outs. Base hit, 1 run is in. The second run scores, and they lead by 3. And he's got a double.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1. Hard hit left side. The tag at third, and he's out. But they do get a run.
The batter, the catcher, Danny Jansen.
Now it's Jansen to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Siri pulls it down, and there's 2 down.
Now batter, number 55.
Man at first, now the third baseman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 4, the Rays nothing. As we go to the last of the third. And now it's Jose Siri. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
And 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got it by him for the K. Taylor Walls next to hit for the Rays. And first offering is fouled off. The Blue Jays leading by 4 here in the last half of the third. And that's outside. And now it's even 1-1. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Another 1-2. Popped in the air. Left field. Varsho hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 15.
So the batting order turns over. And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe, struck out swinging his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And here it comes. Back up. Oh, I got him. Saved at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boo.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Ahmed Rosario.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Low, the runner at first with 2 gone. To third. They take the force out, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 4, the Rays nothing. Back now in Tampa Bay. Here's George Springer to start it off.
George Springer.
Away to kick the pitch. Up and in, ball 1. And there's the strike.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Kicks and deals. Bounce to third. Paredes tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1.
The batter, the designated hitter, Joey Votto.
And the batter now is Joey Votto. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Right through there for a strike. Swung on, belted. That's back. Gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 5-zip.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Now it's the second baseman. Singled and scored his first time. And that's in there for strike 1. Gets down for a hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho singled and drove in a run his first time through. One run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. That one lifted to left. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground.
Now the 17th, Kevin Bruce.
Tyler Alexander comes on now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Back to the top of the lineup, and stepping in is the speedy Kevin Kiermaier. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. 1 run across. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. So up next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. And a strike.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
And a foul ball. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Grounder might be 2. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe as a run scores.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
First and second, 1 out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. And that one is in for a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Line drive, base hit. Around third, the throw in, but it's offline.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So first and second with one man gone. Danny Jansen. And a base hit. Rosarena gets it in. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now at the plate, number 55. Bichette at third. Guerrero over at second. Jansen over at first with one away. And a swing and a miss there.
They really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Struck him out looking. Throws him with the heater at the knees.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
And the batter is George Springer. This to third, Paredes. They get the force, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So they do get 4 runs across, but they end up leaving the bases loaded. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Blue Jays 8, the Rays nothing. Back here at Tropicana Field, Isaac Paredes now.
Third baseman.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Kiermaier trying to get there. Nabs it, and there's one down.
The batter, number 8. Second baseman.
And now it's Brandon Lowe. Doubled in his first AB.
This batter gets described as a homebody because he loves playing at home, and historically his numbers back it up.
There's a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. And he deals. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
2 outs, base is empty. Yandy Diaz, the next to hit. First time up, he grounded to third. Top of the zone for a called strike. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Tampa, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. We go to the top of the fifth, and now the DH, Joey Votto.
Joey Votto.
Alexander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Way high there. And that's ball one.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
And a pitch. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Siri in position. Makes the catch for the out. One up, one down.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman.
David Schneider.
Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front. Just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now here is Dalton Varsho. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. And the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
1-1.
That's in there. And it's 1-2. One out and a runner at second. Right side. Lau sends it to first. 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Jays up big in this one here in the finale of this 4-game set. Up the middle. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Swing and a foul pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. The 0-1. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores.
That's 3 singles in a row. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
New arm out of the bullpen. Ryan Pepio.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So 2 on with 2 away. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Danny Jansen. 1 for 3. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Two outs. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And a pitch. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught him break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 3. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 10. The Rays nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Randy Arozarena.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
The pitch.
Hey!
In the air, right field. And George makes the grab. They get the out on Arozarena. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher,
Ben Workvet next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fastball for a strike. The Rays with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. In the dirt, 1-2 to count.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
At the belt and fires. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Here comes a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff there on the mound.
Siri stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swinging a foul straight back. The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Rays. Not looking good. They're down 10-0. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, number 55. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Pepio, a 6'3" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And that one fouled off. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And that's a little high.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Paredes off balance feet. There's 1 to Diaz. That's 2.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Joey Votto. Way high. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 10, the Rays nothing. Bottom of the 6th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Taylor Walls. The right-hander back to work. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. That one fouled off. Righty to the plate. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. Now this is in the air down the line, and that will drop foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. Looked like it was a little bit up. And a ball and 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
That's whipped, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The batter, number 10.
And stepping in for the Rays, Ahmed Rosario. Just missed.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Low, the base runner at first with 1 out. Bounce to the left side, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Down the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Hammer, base hit. Lead runner around second, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in a ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Lau at the plate, 1 for 2. That one's in there, 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Two outs. Fought off foul. That one to first. To second, there's Bichette. And that is the inning. So the Rays strand a pair. They're down 10-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, number 36.
The second baseman, David Schneider.
The wind and the pitch. Right through there for a strike. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Kevin Kelly appears to be getting loose. Armstrong also getting ready. And the 0-1. That's towards center. Siri makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now back, left fielder, Dalton.
Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. And he chases a high fastball there.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Throw to first, and he's back safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. The shortstop takes the ball.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Right side, sizing this one up, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays held in check, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Set for the last half of the seventh, and here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
And the righty deals. There's a strike, and it's 2-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And they'll do it again. And the right-hander deals outside, and it's 3-2. Bounce to the right, and that chance handled, and they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Randy Arozarena next to hit for the Rays. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strike.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Roared back in the box again. Takes a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground to first, Guerrero. Throws to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Blue Jays 10, the Rays nothing. We go to the 8th, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Pepio back to work. That one out to right. Low makes the grab. 1 away.
The catcher, number 9,
Danny Jansen next up for the Blue Jays. There's a strike. Action in the pen down there. Kevin Kelly preparing to come on if needed. And a pitch. And that's down and away.
1 ball.
The Blue Jays up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Number 55, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
2 outs. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 11-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Springer in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And the 0-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that extends the inning.
Got a pretty ugly offer going into this game up until that at bat, so a little sigh of relief there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now here is Joey Votto. That one ripped but foul. And a swing and a miss. Third out, and that ends the frame. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada. Back now in Tampa Bay, and now the center fielder, Jose Siri. Genesis Cabrera taking the mound.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And he deals. There's a strike. Siri tries to hold up, appeal to first, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Walls, batting with one down, takes a strike. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Kicks and fires. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
So the Rays batting order turns over. And now Josh Lowe. And first offering is fouled off. Late on that fastball.
0-2.
Hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And now Ahmed Rosario. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
couple of singles back-to-back. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And the batter now, Isaac Paredes. That one a little bit high. Ball one. Two on, two outs. That clips the corner. Headed down the line. Varsho after it. Tracks it down for the out. And that's the third out. So the Rays strand a pair. They trail in this one 11-0. We go to the ninth. Here's the second baseman, number 36. And here it comes. Flips the corner. It's 0-1. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Kevin Kelly up and loosening in the pen. Righty delivers. Swings through that one for strike two. Good eye in that spot.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And now it's even up.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Chop to the right side. A flip to the pitcher covering. Now one gone in the ninth.
The left-hander, number 25, Dalton.
Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That one's in there. 0-1. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Kevin Kiermaier getting ready to hit. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Rortvedt brings it in for the third out. So they make short work of him there. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Jays 11, the Rays nothing. Back here at Tropicana Field, all set for the bottom of the ninth. Now it's going to be Brandon Lowe.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Puts it in the air out towards left center, sizes this one up, and there's one down.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
He's 2 outs away. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
And a pitch. Base hit.
Oh, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Stepping in, Randy Arozarena. Right through there for a strike. Cabrera measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Kicks and deals. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Here's a 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Diaz stands at first with 1 out. And the pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Down to the last out for the Rays.
Now
Ben Rortvedt next to hit for the Rays. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
11-0 your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
That's our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 11 runs, 19 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Rays, no runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.